How you doing today?
Very well.
All right, and if we could just get you to say your name and kind of just who you are for the camera.
Well, my name is Ms.FreemanLegend, and presently I'm the Assistant Director of the William Hicks Anderson Community Center here in Wilmington, Delaware.
Okay.
And actually I've been doing this job, I think I just celebrated my 6th year in May. And before coming back to Wilmington, actually I'm a native of Delaware, I was a collegiate basketball coach for 24 years. I spent 3 years at Delaware State College at the age of 21 as a head coach. And then I spent 11 years at the University of Iowa in Iowa City as an assistant coach, and had the privilege of going to the 1993 Final Four in Atlanta. And then I continued on with my coaching career as the head coach at Syracuse University from 1993 into 2004. And you know, God blessed me, and when I came back to Delaware, it allowed me to have the position at Hicks Anderson here in the west side of Wilmington.
Awesome.
So that's a brief of who I am.
That's incredible. I just, you know, you're familiar with My Fan Country and what we do as a company. I mean,
yes,
what does that mean to you?
Well, you know, after I had the opportunity to sit down and talk to you and Ron, as we talked about what you are trying to get accomplished with it, if I was still coaching, the opportunity to be able to get online and see footage of a student athlete, to actually have them tell me exactly who they are, what they're looking for, you know, who their parents are, what their stats are, you know, because it's a lot of money to recruit. So My Fair Country, from that standpoint, in my former career, it's a wonderful thing. Here in my present position, it's even better, because it is really difficult for us here in Wilmington, with the present deficit that the city is in, to really get what and who serves and what we do here at William Hicks Anderson out to everyone. So the opportunity to work with My Fan Country from the perspective of you guys helping to market, you know, a community center that's designed to give services, you know, to everyone from the 6-year-old to the adult, you know, and be able to highlight all the things we do. Have a look at our staff, see a true picture of our facilities, you know what our community looks like. You know, being able to do that in one space, a website, is just tremendous. I'd have to say, as prices, it's kind of hard to put a value on it when it can do so many things for us.
Awesome. And kind of given that track, maybe you could speak to the insufficiency of your current exposure in terms of being a city or state funded initiative, how they're not allocating any proper space or medium for it to really show what you're doing to the community you serve.
Well, you know, the city does have a public relations you know, department, but the city is so many different entities, you know, and of course you have your priorities, you know, and that's not to say that Hicks is not a priority, but when you begin to prioritize things that are important, and you find a city that happens to be in a financial deficit, as we are, you know, as you look at prioritizing, we don't sit at the top, nor do we sit at the bottom.
Right.
But having you guys be able to come in, because we do lack that exposure. How we get exposed is from the services that we provide, the people that we provided the services to, and them going out and telling people about William Hicks Anderson Community Center. For example, we made a connection with Sneaker Villa downtown because the assistant manager happened to be walking, taking her fitness walk that morning, saw the sign, came in, we sat down and talked, and we've had an annual coat drive for the last 4 years. So, you know, that lack of, you know, having what we need to have a website and those types of things, just because of where we sit within what is happening to the city right now, could not have come at a more perfect time.
And speaking kind of to that, do you think a tool such as this could actually, in exposing yourself to the community at large, could help garner more instances, more encounters like the Sneaker Villa one, more people knowing about what you're doing, more donations, and help even alleviate the funding side for the city, you know, and for yourselves?
It's very valuable because today's young people, you know, they're technical wizards for the most part. Now, my generation, we're catching up, you know, but when it comes to finding out what's going on, today's young person gets on the internet, they're on their computer, they're on Facebook, they're on MySpace, and so we need to be able to tell who we are and let people know where we are using the vehicle that the people that we serve use. And most of the people that we serve are young people between the ages of 6 to 17, although we do have a high adult population as well. And so the way to connect with young people is to connect with them in the way that they communicate. So we definitely, you know, need this, because if you're going to be effective, it is important that you be able to communicate with them and in their language, you know. So the technical piece, you know, a website, a Facebook page, all these things right now in the 21st century is very important. So we can't stay back there. We've got to move forward.
Awesome. I don't have any other questions.
That's beautiful. I don't know if you have another question we've been asking everybody kind of to wrap things up. Is what's my fan country, not only to you, but in as few words as possible? You know, what's my fan country to you?
My fan country to me is enabling my center to totally step into the 21st century and be able to market ourselves in the most effective way possible.